be hurt. And so, you know, going to college and stuff was a world opener for me because there was no one to stop me then. You know, at home, I didn't have to worry about getting in trouble. And so that really enabled me to be that voice. You know, I already had to do that with, you know, teachers or whatever, because my mom might step in, but if she had to, but she might do too much. And, you know, I found it was often better to handle things myself, because then I would get in trouble if there was trouble, because it looked bad for my brother, you know, and so forth. So it's different. Being an adult was a lot easier than being a kid, just because I had so much pressure and responsibility. But overall, I think it was a benefit to me because I really, you know, had to learn. If there was something I wanted, I had to make it happen myself.
I was always by nature a very soft-spoken sort of person until I was growing up. And so my parents and I got along actually pretty well, but you know, they have their certain ideas on some things and I have my certain ideas on others. And it took them a long time for me, it took me a long time to convince them that I would like to live in Saskatchewan for like an indefinite period of time. So there are just some times where I just have to put my foot down and, you know, and tell people what is what. So, and how do you go about doing that in a nice way? Well, sometimes that's really, really hard to do it in a nice way, but you have to be clear, you have to be firm, and you actually have to be tactful and respectful of the fact that they do want the best for you, but you have to be tactful and realizing of that too, as well as being firm for yourself.
Well, my parents were basically my tutors, my inspiration, my best friends in every area of my life. They still coach me on how to conduct myself appropriately. Matter of fact, I still, when I go home to visit them, drive them crazy by practicing all my jokes on them, just to see how they'll come across, because even if I drive them crazy, they'll explain to me what I'm doing wrong. But you know, in many respects, my brother was kind of in Ada's shoes, where he's also ADD and Asperger's syndrome, but we didn't find out about the latter till later. And because I had the full-blown autism and was more severely impaired, sometimes I wonder if he got overlooked, and sometimes, you know, I got my help at his expense. But my parents really invested everything they had into us. They were the ones who basically gave me the desire to fully overcome my autism, succeed, live independently. You know, they put me in places and positions and experiences where I would gain the experiences that would give me the desire to overcome my disability. And so to that, I basically owe them everything and anything.
I want to thank you all. The advantage of being the moderator is you always have a microphone, so you get to say something. And just a couple of things that different people on the panel said at different times that I just want to underline and highlight. And the first is, maybe the most important, is that everybody has the same desires, the same goals of being beneficial, of accomplishing something, feeling a reward from that. And for those who live in Illinois and other states where we keep hearing about sheltered workshops, that's important to realize, because the work that's done in sheltered workshops is not at all rewarding or self-actualizing. It is busy work, if that. The other thing is, each of them has different skills and different needs, just like each individual everywhere has different skills and different needs, and we all find a way to do things that work best for us. Some people make checklists and notebooks. I did that, except I kept losing the notebook. And then I found that my phone worked better because I don't lose a $500 phone as often. And probably the biggest thing for people who are in a position to determine what changes you make in your place of employment or your library or your school. As much as I've gone around and talked to people and looked at things, there is nothing that you can do that will help people with autism that will hurt anybody else. And in fact, most of it will help other people. So it's beneficial all around. And I want to give another thanks. Tina, Ada, Dan, and Philip, thank you very much.